Hi folks, this is substitution using negative and squared numbers. If you've looked at my basic substitution video, you will understand that we're just taking it slightly a step further. So here is an example. So u equals 2, v equals 5 and w equals 3. So we have u plus v, which is basically 2 plus 5. Which is 7, v plus w, which is 5 plus 3, which equals 8, and then v times w is 5 times 3 equals 15. There we go. That's just a little recap. We'll call that a recap of the basic substitution video. So, we have a equals 3, b equals 2, and c equals 10. Let's substitute it in or replace the letter for a number. We know that means multiply because they're stuck together. So, it's going to be 3, which is a, times b, which is 2, plus c, which is 10. 3 times 2 is 6. Remember to break it down. Plus 10. And our answer to that is 16. Next one, c squared. So we have c is 10. So it's going to be 10 squared. Subtract b, which is 2. Subtract a, which is 3. So 10 squared is 100. Minus 2 minus 3, which equals 100. And minus 2 minus 3 is minus 5. So our answer is 95. Okay, nice and simple. This is an easy one. C is 10 divided by b, which is 2, equals 5. Another division, so we've got c squared, so that's 10 squared again, plus 10, and it's a times, so we're going to times it by what's b, 2, all over a, which is 3. So we just now converted it all into numbers so we can solve it. So 10 squared is 100. Plus 10 times 2, which we all should hopefully know is 20. Divided by 3. Now we know it's 120. Divided by 3, and the answer is 40. Now you notice I've done a lot of writing there, but the reason we do our writing is 1, to check we've converted it, we've substituted all the right numbers in, and then here we need to check we've done it in steps. You can't just go 10 squared plus 10 times 2 divided by 3. Well, you could work it out in your head like that, but you know, is it really worth it in an exam? No. It's just nice and simple because there's something in exams called method marks. So, for example, let's say this is a 2-mark question. You did that. You wrote it all out like that, maybe 1 mark, okay? But imagine you did it then in your head and your answer was then 10. You won't get the 2 marks. You would have got it wrong. Because it's 10, because you did it in your head. So if you write everything out, you'll get your method marks. So let's go on to this one. So we've got a squared. These are all quite easy to do because we've got no negatives to replace b, which is 2 squared, plus c, which is 10 squared. So there's no negatives, there's no confusion. So that's 3 squared is 9, 2 squared is 4, 10 squared again, which is, we know is 100. So we know that that is 113, is it? Yeah, 113 when you add it all up. Nice and simple. So that's just some squared numbers in substitution. Yes, I have written it all out. And yes, you do have to write your method in maths to get your method marks and to see what you're doing. I can't stress that enough. I'm going to move on to where there's negatives. So we've got x equals -5, y equals 4, and z equals -2. So we know this is multiplication. So we're going to go 2 times x, which is -5. I like to put that in a bracket because it can get messy. 3 times y, which is 4, minus z, which is -2. Put that in a bracket as well because that could get confusing otherwise. So we now have, let's break it down. 2 times -5. Well, we know that's -10. Plus 3 times 4. We know that's 12. And can you remember that a minus and a minus equals a plus? I have done a video with all the plus and minus in rules, so refer back to them if you're not too sure. So that is +2. Put it all together. -10 plus 12 is 2. Plus is 2. So your answer is 4. So there's a little bit more to it, isn't there, number 4? Let's try this one. Z squared, that's a -2. Remember that you can't have a negative power. Minus 4 squared plus x, which is a -5 with the bracket there. So -2 squared is going to be a positive, so which is going to be a 4. Minus 4 squared, which is 16. And then a plus and a minus, if you can remember, is a minus. So I'll just do that there. Plus and a minus equals a minus. So then this will be -5. Put it all together. So we've got 4 minus 16. It's going to be -12. -5 equals -12 -5 equals -17. So there's lots of extra little steps, but you can do it. When you know the basics, as I said, go back to my basic video and then hop onto this one. It will all come together. You will understand it. So we've got 2z squared. So we know that's going to be 2 times whatever z is. What's z? Z is -2. -2 squared minus, what's x? -5. So 2 times 2 squared is 4. Minus and a minus is a plus. +5. So now we've got 2 times 4 is 8. plus 5 equals 13. And then finally, a division. So here we have x times y, which is minus 5 times 4. So it's going to be 5 times 4 is 20. So it's going to be negative 20 divided by negative 2. With 2 divided by 20, and we're going to have a positive 10. There we have it. Substitution. More you do it, the easier it gets. Yeah, just carry on learning. Bye.